What's going on, everybody? This is Magic Man here. Welcome back for another episode. Today we're going to be talking about the 2022 MLB postseason predictions. I'll be going over the game series I believe it's going to fall up into. And then later, if you stick around for my next video, I'm going to go round by round as the games happen later on and start off with the wild card matchups and go more in depth of why I think those teams will be winning those rounds. So if you like this video, make sure that you watch the next ones for each series, and also hit that subscribe button, like and share with a family or friend, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody, so today we're going to be starting off with the American League Wild Card Series. First up, we have the Blue Jays and the Mariners. The Blue Jays are sitting at 92-70, the Mariners at 90-72. I think it's going to be a great series. I think it's going to go to Game 3. I think the Blue Jays are going to come out on top. I really do. I think that the pitching staffs are pretty equal. However, I think that the Blue Jays lineup is just going to get it done. The Mariners need about another year, but who knows? They could surprise us as well, but I'm going to go Blue Jays in 3. Next American League wild card matchup is going to be between the Rays and the Guardians. I'm going to have an upset here. I'm going to have the Rays going over the Guardians. The Guardians have a 92-70 overall record. The Rays have an 86-76 overall record. However, I think the Rays are going to come out on top in 3 games. I think it's pretty close, but I'm going to go Rays here. I think that's not going to be my upset of the year for the postseason. Scrolling down here, we have the NL Wild Card Series. I think the Mets are going to beat the Padres 2-0. I think Scherzer-DeGrom combo. I think that the Mets are just going to come on top with those two guys at the helm of the pitching staff. Next, we have the Cardinals and Phillies for the next and last Wild Card Series here. I think the Cardinals are going to come on top. I think the Phillies just don't have the pitching staff that the Cardinals do. Of course, that the Cardinals lineup can keep up with the Phillies. So I'm going to go 3 games to 2 for the Cardinals here. Next round, so the ALDS, I'm going to have the Astros and Blue Jays, of course. So the Astros, I think, are going to come out on top. I think it's going to go to Game 4. I think the Astros will win it in 4. I don't think it'll go to a Game 5. I think the Astros will come out on top. The Blue Jays will fight back and forth a little bit, but in the end, it's going to be the Astros on top. We have the Rays and Yankees. I think the Rays and the Yankees matchup will be pretty decent, but I think the Yankees will just flush them out in 3 games to none. I don't think that the Rays are going to come out on top at all. I think the Yankees just have that team this year that they're going to push it pretty far. All right, so the next matchup is going to be the Dodgers and the Mets. I think this game is going to go. This series, is going to go to Game 5. I think this is an outstanding matchup between both pitching staffs and lineups. However, I think the Dodgers have a little bit more star power for my liking. I'm going to pick the Dodgers to come out on top over the Mets. That's going to be a great series, though. Next is going to be the Cardinals and the Braves. The Cardinals and the Braves, I think, is also going to go to a Game 5. I think the Braves are going to come out on top. I think that their lineup is just a little bit more heftier than the Cardinals, a little bit more young than the Cardinals as well. However, those veterans on the opposite side are going to give a push back, so I'm going to go Braves in 5. Moving on here, I'm going to have the Astros and Yankees for the ALCS and the Dodgers and Braves for the NLCS here. Now, I have the Yankees coming on top. I'm going to have an upset here for the Yankees over the Astros. You might not call it an upset, but as they're ranking here, I'm going to call it an upset. I'm going to have the Yankees on top. Their lineup is going to be pretty strong against the Astros, even though theirs is pretty strong as well, and their pitching staff is pretty good. I just think the Yankees power past the Astros this year and stop the Astros from coming back to the World Series in 2 consecutive years. Next, again, I have a very great matchup between the Dodgers and the Braves. I think the Dodgers are going to come out on top with the Braves here. I think the Dodgers would have too much star power for the Braves, the better pitching staff than the Braves. So I think they are going to go to Game 7. I think both of these series, if I didn't say so, against the Yankees and the Astros, I think both will go to Game 7. I think that they are just four outstanding teams this year. It was very difficult to pick the Dodgers and the Braves or the Astros and Yankees for both these series, but I think that the Dodgers will come out on top in 7, and of course the Yankees again in Game 7 for them. So leading up to the World Series here, Yankees and Dodgers, I have picked the Dodgers to come out on top. I think the Dodgers are going to win in Game 7. Again, another long series. I think I'm going to see a lot of star power. New faces from last year. I think the Dodgers will reclaim their title from 2020. I do think with Kershaw in that 1-year stint, I think he's going to push it back to the world, help him push back to the World Series and push it back over the Yankees. Again, new faces, new teams. I just think that these two teams are pretty powerful. I think it's going to be a great series. Again, Game 7, and I think the Dodgers will come out on top. Again, thanks for watching, guys. This is my 2022 postseason predictions. Stay tuned for another video on the Wild Card Series round, a little bit more in depth about each series. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.